Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Pendry Home, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Lakin, and today's video we are going to be doing some fall deep cleaning. So usually people do a lot of spring cleaning, but also I feel like fall is a good transitional season to also do some good deep cleaning. So I'm actually going to be in our bathroom today, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a DIY hack in there as well. So if you live in an older home, this might be good for you, a little hack for you to use as well. But underneath our bathroom sink, it does like this, it curves, so you can't lay stuff, you can't put stuff in there because it rolls down to the middle. It's almost like a drain is how it's kind of graded in there. So I'm gonna be fixing that so I can actually put stuff underneath the cabinets, and it actually is organized and stands up, because I haven't been able to really use up underneath our cabinet because I can't get anything to sit in there right. So I do have things in there, it's just way unorganized, and I really just want to get that fixed. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm going to do that, a little hack. I am going to be sharing a recipe today, my fall sheet pan supper. I've actually included this in a video a long time ago when I first started YouTube, but for fall I actually add in a few more ingredients, so stay tuned for that at the end of the video. And yeah, so mainly we're just going to be focusing in the bathroom, getting it fixed up, cleaned up, really deep cleaned in there. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so a very long time ago, in the beginning of summer, I had this big box sitting in our little hallway or other hallway, and I said that I was going to be doing something with it. So I'm going to be using this today finally. If y'all can guess what I'm going to do, let me fix the lighting here. Here we go. But if y'all can guess what I'm going to do with that, then go ahead and put that down in the comments, because I think y'all probably have figured it out. But I'm going to show y'all in the bottom of this bathroom cabinet here. Milo loves the box, so he's probably going to get in it. Yeah, it's a disaster. So now that it's cleaned out, I don't know if y'all can see, it just dipped. So this is my project for today. I've been meaning to do this for a very long time, but it is going to get done today for sure. And then we're gonna clean out these drawers and get them put contact paper in them as well. So I am just starting by using a soap and water mixture and just really giving the underneath of this cabinet a good scrub. Since there was a little bit of a water leak at some point, it kind of had this mildewy smell underneath here. So you'll see I'm wearing a mask just to protect myself. And then also I was using bleach. And since I was right in it, I wanted to wear a mask to really protect myself. So I just gave this a really good clean, and then I measured it out afterwards to see what size I needed to cut the cardboard. So since there is a dip in it, what I decided to do with the cardboard, this little DIY hack for y'all, is to make it into just a flat surface. So I just measured out my cardboard to go along with the cabinet size, and then you'll see that I cover it with contact paper, and it gave me a completely flat surface. It looks so good, and then I was able to actually organize down below the vanity, and it just looks so pretty too. So if you also are in a predicament where you may have a cabinet that's uneven or something, don't ever underestimate the power of cardboard and some contact paper, because you can literally transform anything, as y'all will see here in a minute. And I also wanted to add that people that have those wired shelves inside of their closets, where it has all the slits in it and it's not a smooth surface, you can also cut your cardboard and put contact paper over it and just measure out that shelving, the wire shelving, and then you're able to create a smooth surface on that. So you don't have to just, you know, build smooth or build new shelving and stuff. You can use your wired one and give it a whole new revamped look just by using cardboard and contact paper. Okay, y'all, I really can't believe it. I literally got this like perfect, where it fits perfectly between these two. There is just a little bit extra right here, but that's fine. And I thought I was gonna have to put some extra stuff down where it was like really sunken in, but honestly, this cardboard is so thick and sturdy that I think it's perfect. Like, look how good that looks. It literally looks brand new down here now. So now I will be able to fully organize and have things down here and not have to worry about it. I thought about putting some Gorilla Glue down here on the ends, but I think it'll be okay. So look how nice that looks now. It looks so good compared to what it did look like. So now we're just gonna clean out these drawers and then we'll like reorganize everything. So now it's time for the Bible verse of the day, and this one's going to be short and sweet, but today we are in Psalms chapter 37 and verse 4, and it says, "Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart." So this is one of my favorite verses. I feel like I do say this about every verse though, but this is really genuinely one of my favorite verses, and I think it's so true. You know, the Lord is so good to us and he will give us the desires of our heart. But just remember, you know, those desires need to be biblical and godly desires. They need to be desires that the Lord has placed within our heart. And I solely believe that, you know, the Lord would not place certain desires into our heart if it wasn't of him and it wasn't meant to happen. But we have to learn how to be patient and to wait for our time for those desires to happen as well. I don't think that if you have a worldly desire, that's not of God, and you need to really pray about that, because that's probably, you know, the Lord's not going to fulfill that promise to you. But as long as it is biblical and it doesn't cause no harm, you know, and you've prayed about it and you have that assurance from the Lord that yes, you know, this is what the Lord wants from me, and you believe it's going to happen, you just don't know when it's going to happen. So with that being said, I hope you find some encouragement from that. If there is something that you've been praying about for a very long time that maybe hasn't happened yet, do not give up and keep your faith and keep praying, because I promise the Lord is going to answer those prayers, and you just need to stay strong in the faith. Okay, so I'm like so happy about how this looks. I'm gonna turn you guys around and give you like the full overview, but this is like such a drastic difference and it makes a world of difference. I'm just so happy that this is finally done. I've been putting this on off for months. Like, this needed to be done when we first moved in, but you know what? It's okay. It is done now and I'm so happy about it. I do wish I had like a better organization like thing down for the cabinet, but for now this will do. All the buckets are from Dollar Tree, the little wired buckets, so as is most of the other stuff too. But I'm gonna turn you around and show y'all the overview. gonna just clean up everything, and I'm going to really give everything a good scrub down, and I'm going to vacuum the floors, and I'm gonna hand scrub the floors too, because I really just want to give them a really good scrubbing. So I am gonna hand scrub those today, and give the shower a good clean, and yeah, clean the windows. I would love to know down in the comments if y'all also do fall cleaning as you do spring cleaning, or if you only do spring cleaning and that's when you do your full deep cleaning, or do you do it in the spring and the fall, or do you only do it in the fall? So I wasn't able to do it in the spring this year because this was actually when we were moving into our house, was in the spring. So the house had already been fully cleaned. So I actually didn't really do any deep cleaning in the spring. We were just in unpacking mode and pretty much survival mode, just getting moved in. So now, since things have slowed down a little bit, it's like, now I can finally deep clean and start really organizing and getting things together. Definitely let me know down in the comments, do you also do fall deep cleaning? So if while you are watching you are feeling motivated, then go ahead and get up and deep clean your bathroom along with me today. And don't forget to stay tuned until the end of this video so y'all can see my fall sheet pan supper. As always, like in every video, I want to mention that if you have any prayer requests, then you can always leave those down below in the comments, or if you have a praise report, I would love to read through that as well. But I think especially during these times, everybody can just use a little bit of extra prayer, and it's also nice knowing that you have a friend that is praying along with you in your time of need. So we need to lift each other up, and I know in this community that there's other people out there, when you leave a prayer request, they're also praying for you too. So I just always want to encourage that. And again, you know, if you have a praise report, we would love to praise with you too. So it is actually quite some time later, like maybe 4 hours later, 3 or 4 hours. I had to do some office work, but I already went ahead and pre-chopped everything for this recipe just to make it super easy. I've also been doing laundry, but yeah, so I'm gonna turn you guys around and show you how to make this really easy and yummy sheet pan supper. It is one of our absolute favorites, and it's also a good way for my husband to eat more vegetables, because he says he didn't like Brussels sprouts, and he never really liked sweet potatoes either, but he'll eat them like this. So it's a good way for him to get more vegetables in his system. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this and show y'all how to make my really easy but delicious sheet pan supper. This recipe is super easy. So all you're gonna need is some turkey sausage, or you can use pork sausage if you want, and you're just gonna cut that up. I used 2 packages, and then some baby carrots, some onions, Brussels sprouts, and sweet potatoes. And you can really just do as much as you want. So I'm actually doubling the recipe tonight, so we'll have a lot of leftovers for lunch tomorrow, and then we'll probably have a little bit more leftovers too, so we could even eat this again for supper tomorrow night, or we can just have it for lunch and then have it again for lunch on Saturday too. So I did 2 bags of Brussels sprouts, a bag of baby carrots, 2 onions, and then about 3 to 4 sweet potatoes. I think I did 4, but they were smaller, and 2 packages of the sausage. And then all you're gonna need is some parsley flakes, onion powder, garlic powder, olive oil, salt and pepper, and a big old mixing bowl and a sheet pan and some tin foil if you want to cover up your sheet pan. So all I do is add all these ingredients together. So my onions, and then my sweet potatoes. We've got our Brussels sprouts. They're like some of my favorite veggies, and our carrots. So we're gonna add all those together. And then we are going to put olive oil over them. And I like to do quite a bit to really coat the vegetables. Okay, so we're gonna really coat these veggies with this olive oil. And then we're gonna mix that up. So then once your vegetables look like some glazed donuts, you're just gonna start adding in your seasoning. So I'm gonna use some parsley. And I guess about a tablespoon of parsley. And then we're gonna use 1 to 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. This is where you're gonna get a lot of your good flavor. And then same with the onion powder, 1 to 2 tablespoons of this as well. Then you're just gonna do some salt and pepper to taste. Once this is all mixed up with your seasonings, now if you have a bigger bowl, you can add your sausage right into this, or you can just season your sausage separately. And you are just gonna pop your sheet pan in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes on 425 degrees. And here is the finished sheet pan supper. It is so delicious, and I totally recommend y'all try out this recipe. And if you do, then always let me know down in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and found some cleaning and organizing motivation. If you did, then make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that red subscribe button if you are new here, so you can join the Pendry Home family. But until next time, bye y'all.